Todd Ault. This is episode 153. I have special guests in the house today, in the audience, right in front of me. My niece Abby. That's weird. Why was it echoing? I got my niece Abby, Harper here. They're my brother's kids, Brennan. My mom's in the house today. What's that? Oh, you're going to be able to speak on that. Just put it right up a little bit. Abby, say hello. You're not on camera. Just say hello. Can you say hello? No. There's Harper, though. Harper, do you see yourself on camera right there?
She is.
Hello.
Hello. Right on, Harper.
Nice.
All right, Abby's not afraid.
Look,
hey, it's episode 153.
She is.
Hello.
Okay, guys, we're echoing here.
Abby's not afraid.
What's going on?
Hello.
Okay.
You gotta mute your.
It's chaos.
Speakers.
What's going on?
Okay.
Really?
Okay. Let me get this straight.
Okay,
It's
okay.
episode 153. It's 11/23/2021. Willie's in the house. Willie, what's up? He's taking us off mute.
Willie,
Hey,
you're on mute.
It's 11/23/2000.
What the heck is going on?
That's him playing.
Hey boys, what's up?
Willie, you know you're echoing and replaying everything. It's Hey, no fighting. She's fine. She's fine.
Boys, what's up?
Willie,
You guys, you got to turn that off, Willie.
Hey, no fighting. She's fine.
You gotta mute your YouTube playback, Willie.
Yeah, for some reason my YouTube playback keeps popping on.
Okay.
Could be that I'm a little goofy today.
Really sorry, everybody. Skylar, what's happening?
Hi, it's almost Thanksgiving.
Jason Bartholomew in the house.
We are here.
Jason, I buy my stocks like I buy my groceries. When the price goes down, I look for bargains.
You go to stores.
What about you?
Well, I like to go to the
Do
grocery
you go to stores where
stores.
they mark up things or where they mark down things?
No, I like where they take double coupons.
Double coupons?
Yeah.
There used to be at Lucky's a long time ago. I think one day there were triple coupons.
Yeah, triple coupons.
Mom, is
it
that true? Do you ever get triple coupons?
Is it coupon
Were
or
you a
coupon?
couponer?
Yeah.
Hello, Neil Ault says that's your uncle. He says hello, Abby and Harper. Hey, can we go to the screen and you just saw my mom in there? Sure. Say hi, Mom.
Hello.
There you go. I've been trading for years. Eventually, DPW will rise. Is that because, look at Tom Kolakithius is in the house too. That's my cousin. Look at that. Everybody's here today.
It's a family fest today.
The person that's saying the stock will rise, is that because a broken clock is right twice a day?
It could be.
Or even a blind robin gets a worm once in a while, as my wife says?
Yeah.
That's a Tom Doherty quote.
Is it coupons or coupons?
Hey, so the Dow rose today, and the NASDAQ
Yes.
fell. What do you think of that? Let's cover the news.
Same as yesterday.
Let's cover the news.
Value investors. The Dow was up 194. And
Keep going.
and the Nasdaq was down 80, 15,775. S&P up 7.
Hey, we got a blast off this morning. I woke up to, those of you who watch the show know that we owned KTTA. We said that on the show many times. Look at Brian Goodson says, "Hi, what's up, Todd's mom?" We knew we were long. It wasn't a disclosable position because it was small, but boy, did it deliver today.
KTTA.
Yeah,
It went boom.
it went boom, man. Over 750.
Yeah.
We sold all 390,000 shares and warrants.
Yes.
We cleaned house. Thank you very much. We needed that. That was exciting.
Was it 290?
We had 390,000
Was it 390?
of each, the warrant and the stock.
Wow.
And I want you to know that I pressed and sold every single share today, and I was selling at $7, $6.90, $7.50, $7.60, wherever it was, I was selling it.
It's still legal to take profit in this country?
It's legal to take profit. I'm sure that the KTTA people will kick me out of the room. They'll block me like naked, even though I'm a supporter. They're going to make me an albatross, and they're going to say that I'm not allowed to be around anybody because I sold and took a profit. But if you didn't take a profit in Gap, you lost your profit today because Gap is what?
Gap is gapping down.
Cratering.
Yeah, with Nordstrom.
Nordstrom's is cratering. And I understand in San Francisco, you can just go into Nordstrom's and take whatever you want.
Yeah, if it's under 900
If
bucks.
you know Gavin Newsom, he said just go to Nordstrom's and take whatever you want, right, Willie?
Absolutely.
Pretty much. But
You
you know
just-
one thing about being an albatross today, Todd?
What's that?
You're going to be a winning albatross today.
Go blue. What's that mean?
Go blue.
Have to define
Hey, don't
I just
let
repeated
Elizabeth
what you
Warren
said.
know that you took profit today.
Don't tell Elizabeth Warren I took a profit. However, you should know, we told everyone in the press release yesterday, we did not announce it because it was immaterial, but we did buy another 600 miners, 20,600 new miners. I'm very happy about that because those are the green miners. Those
140T.
Yeah, 140T, man.
Yeah.
We'll be mining for a while. One of only 5 companies in the world to get them.
They're fairly efficient, I would say.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, those are really, really good.
Right, for
Yeah.
sure. Anyways, feeling good about going to the grocery store today.
Yeah.
Because I bought some M&Ms for a discount. And you know me, I need M&Ms, right? It's got to keep up my weight. Skyla,
Yeah.
let's get to the joke of the day. Just make sure it's for kids only because right now we have Harper in the house. Harper, say hello. All right.
Go Blue is because Michigan and Ohio State play Saturday.
Ah.
And I
So Thomas is saying Michigan and you're saying Ohio State.
yes, Ohio State's ranked number 2.
Right. Where was Thomas born, though?
He was born in California. He's a California baby.
Oh, he was born in California, but he lived in Michigan. That's right.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was born in Vegas.
Jokes.
Okay, got it. What's the joke?
Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock knock joke?
No.
He ended up winning the Nobel Prize.
Oh, God.
Nobel Prize.
Nobel Prize. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Hey, if you own Zoom today, you're down 14%.
Hey, what happened with Alzheimer's stuff today? There was some stuff.
Oh, even Alzheimer got a little bit of a lift.
I did see that. Yeah.
Hey,
for
the
sure.
6 month is coming up, so if you read the prospectus, you know what's going on. I don't have to tell you because all of our investors are so educated. Read the prospectus, pay close attention. Did you see today on Twitter? There was a guy who said on November something, love Todd, love the stock. And today he called me a con man and a scumbag.
I want to see
It
that.
was like a week later.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you one day say, I love the company, I love Todd. The next week, Todd's a douchebag and let's get rid of him. Really?
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
I don't understand that.
Oh, I got to watch my mouth. Meatball's in town.
Stop calling me meatball.
The redhead. Hey, you have, Abby, you have beautiful strawberry red hair. Strawberry blonde hair.
Thank you.
Hey, she can read.
Yeah.
That says all in, baby. That's right. Hi, Harper. I didn't know she could read yet.
She's reading. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You know what's funny? The guy, WW2278, says, you also bought DPW today. No comment. But I did tell people I can't make a comment.
Yeah, no comment.
No comment.
Remember Jerry Maguire?
Jerry Maguire.
This Kush.
This Kush.
No comment.
No comment. This Kush.
Boiler. Wait a minute. This is a good Boilermaker Bumby. I own 250,000 shares of DPW.
God.
And I'm still upside down, but more confident now than ever.
Oh, I'm so bummed he's upside down. That sucks. I'm sorry about that, Boilermaker Bumpy. All right, my mom's bailing out on the show. What's up? You don't like the show?
I love the
You just can't stand seeing your son on camera?
I love seeing you on camera.
All right, Mom.
We're going to go home.
All right, well,
Bye,
you're staying here, right?
Anastasia.
We're having dinner tonight. Hey, we're having dinner here in Vegas, right?
Yes.
We're having tacos. Nobody makes better tacos.
Am I allowed to come give you a hug?
Come on, come give me a hug. I'll give
Ooh,
you a hug.
tacos.
Do it.
And Christy Ault. Christy Ault makes great tacos.
Yes, she does. The taquitos are where it's at.
Okay, guys.
Really.
Okay.
The taquitos.
Come on.
It's
Yeah.
a family affair.
That's funny that some of these comments are. Oh, hey, the third's here. We know we got to call him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We have to-
Hey,
yeah.
I love the fact that Apple sues a company known for hacking iPhones on behalf of governments. Apple sues. Now this tells you. Let's go to my screen real quick. This tells you this company is ethical. They're saying, listen, we're not going to let the government hack what they shouldn't hack. Come on, you got to be impressed with this.
Yeah, but
No? Or you, okay, you got a position here I don't understand.
full truth here. I have an iPhone, but they have questionable labor in China.
Okay, well I'm not saying they're perfect.
Yeah.
That's not what I was saying.
But I'm a
But I
hypocrite
did talk
too.
to my daughter, Asia, who's 16 years old, and told me that global warming is a problem, and I'm a terrible miner with Bitcoin. She laid it on the line yesterday and said that your miners and crypto are polluting the world. I said, really? How's that iPhone treating you? How's that Starbucks treating you?
Yeah.
I promise you, the making of that iPhone is far worse than mining crypto.
It's like
Who
Elizabeth
is this,
Warren.
Todd?
Asia.
Asia.
Asia said this?
Who
Yes,
else would say that?
she is
Woke?
officially Like, she is so liberal. Like, literally, she's like, Dad, you're profiting off of the ozone and the environment. You're profiting off of you're profiting off of bad stuff, Dad.
As she gets a 9-ounce fillet shipped to her after dinner from Anthony's.
Yeah, but I think I see it this way. Like I look at that and I go,
Oh, boy.
good for her for having the gonads to stand up to her dad and have speak her mind. Her mind could change.
All I know is that the show's better, Willie, when you're on it. And I don't understand why you're so busy that we can't be graced with your presence occasionally. But today, for some reason, you're in the house. Willie's in the house. Isn't that great?
Hey, you know what? I was busy taking care of one of the projects that we all agree has big legs.
Game.
That's the only reason.
What's up?
Look at it.
Hold on a second here.
Time out.
Hold on. We're
real
long.
world,
we're long a stock called Game,
We're
and
live.
something's going on.
We got GAME,
GMA
and it is ripping.
Game.
I'm talking about Rip City.
Oh yeah, up $1.31.
After hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
What'd they do?
I don't know, but I just saw it on my top leaderboard.
Look at that.
It's 443 in the after hours. It closed at 318, and it's going ham.
Well, we got a lot of it too.
It's going ham.
We got a lot of. I think we have like 500,000
We
shares.
have
No,
a
wait,
lot.
no. We have less than that.
Okay.
Let me confirm what we have here.
It's ripping.
Oh, it is up. Wow.
Yeah, I think.
Wow, it's up nicely. We do not have 500,000 shares. I apologize. We have $600,000 worth, not
Okay.
500,000
So it's
shares.
up 40% in the 33% in the
Actually, we have
after
more
hours.
than that. We have 700,000 worth.
We must have good earnings.
It's going hammy, as you said.
Yeah. Is it still legal to take profit?
Not according to some people.
Elizabeth Warren would be very upset.
Would she?
Yeah, I guess revenues are good. It must be guidance is good too.
Good for them because they've been getting hit
They
pretty
have been
hard
getting
for a while.
destroyed.
Right.
In fact, I bet there's.
Hey, we had a good day today. Let's cover that day real quickly, and that is VRPX up, AE, SE up, HUSA up. The SQQ's up because we're short the NASDAQ.
Yeah.
Alzamind up after being down yesterday. Friedman continues to get hit, FRD. We are a 13D filer in Friedman. We are, through a subsidiary, DPW is the largest shareholder of Friedman Industries. That steel company that just reported record earnings is amongst our largest holdings at our subsidiary, Friedman Industries.
Yep.
I've been clear. It's public. For all of you people who say I give you inside information, I don't. I only tell you stuff that I tell everybody. I uniformly tell the world what I'm doing, generally, when I'm allowed to. Anyways, so that's a little disclaimer there. Hey, Gary's in the house. So what are we? AMC still short that? I thought I was going to cover today. I almost covered AMC, but then I didn't because I've been short for so long. I figured, let's just stay short longer.
You're just trolling.
I'm just trolling. What? It's like a troll short, right?
It is. It's nothing.
Is that for me? Yes. Wow. I got one from Jason and you today.
Double.
All right. What is this? What's in here?
Look at the caffeine flowing.
No
over
sleeve?
here.
No sleeve?
No sleeve till
That's
Brooklyn.
okay.
No sleeve till
He's going
Brooklyn.
to burn my fingers.
Go through some more of the. Did you go through everything?
We're long some ACXP.
Okay.
We own Friedman. I've already talked about. Pet
Wow.
V. We've owned that for a while.
Galvanic. Those are big numbers.
Yeah.
Revenue numbers for game. See them in the chat.
You know what I've been buying a little bit of? This is full disclosure. It's a small position. Small position. For full disclosure, it's an OTC stock. It's changing its name to, I think, EVMO. They filed the S1.
Mm-hmm.
It's Yayo, YAYO. Been buying a little bit. Be careful there. I'm not recommending it, but I own a little bit of it.
Todd likes that yayo.
Yayo.
No,
Yayo.
don't say that.
What's Yayo? What's
That's
wrong
the
with
ticker.
that?
Oh,
What's
okay,
wrong with
it's
that? I
the
don't
ticker.
understand. The ticker's Yayo.
YAYO.
No, the ticker's yayo. Never mind.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
No, I thought you were talking about something else.
What, am I out of it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all right.
Oh, because I'm 51. You guys are smarter than me now.
It was just
No.
a joke.
Okay. What is it? Is it
It's
a
a
drug?
it's a
Is
street
Yayo
term.
a drug?
You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Ooh.
So saying I love yayo.
Well, I liked it when I was 18. I tried it twice and never did it again
Yeah.
because I thought it was too good.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
What's
though,
the
they got like
context there?
fentanyl in it. I got friends that have died from it.
Yeah, it's
I
bad.
got friends, kids who've died
People
from
are
it.
lacing weed with fentanyl.
They're
now,
lacing
which
weed.
is-
It's really scary, man. Terrible.
So people have like drug testing kits now.
Yeah.
What
They're
about
like-
you, Willie? When you
they're
were younger,
cheap,
did you
too.
try cocaine?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I never tried it. It was a staple. I didn't just try it. It was a staple.
It was a
for while.
mainstay.
You know, one of the things
That was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a while.
one of the things I love about Willie Ames, the most honest, hard-working guy. I was on set with him the other day for something. Can I say it's for Netflix, or is it really for one of the streamers?
No, it's so we use the term Netflix like people use the term Kleenex.
But it's
Netflix is a brand, right? So
it's for a streamer, right?
For a streamer, right? It's for a streamer, but and potentially for Netflix, but it's for streaming. But we, if you use the word Netflix like you think of it as like Kleenex for a tissue, then you're probably good.
Yeah, I was excited to be on set with you. Willie made me feel like I mattered there. I pulled up and they moved the car out of the way, and then I went in and all the cast wanted to shake my hand, oh, Todd is the chairman. Oh,
He's the money man.
He's the money man.
Oh,
Hey, man, people in the entertainment industry know how to suck up where the sucking's the best.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Wow. Okay. Got it.
Wow.
Whoopsie. But
Yeah,
the thing
that's not a whoopsie. That's
thing-
just the fact.
the thing I like about Willie is Willie does stuff and produces stuff on budget, on time, with discipline. And I don't think people know this about you, Willie. They don't know that you're a writer, producer, that you're still in shows today, that you've done shows recently, that you were on. What's that channel? Hallmark.
Yeah.
Hallmark Channel, yeah.
You do a lot of Hallmark stuff.
We're in some negotiations with them right now too.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to
that.
say that you're doing an Al Pacino movie, right? That's right. I'm not allowed to say that.
Oh, you can say that because we have nothing to do with Al Pacino.
Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, it's not that guy. It's the
it's
guy
a
I
different
confuse him
name.
with the other time. I
It's a
confuse
different
him
name,
with
but
him.
right.
I
The
confuse
The main
him.
thing about this
Which
stuff
guy?
is that we really
I can't say
can't
it.
disclose it
Oh.
until it shows up on the Hollywood Reporter.
Got it. Okay, I won't say anything.
Otherwise-
I won't say anything.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I see someone saying Mullen is cheap.
Mullen.
I don't have any comment, although we did disclose we have 4.2 million shares of Mullen indirectly through options and warrants or whatever they call them.
Yep.
We did another 13D or another 13G that was filed so that it can be read by the public to be transparent. But you'd think that people accuse me of not being transparent.
Yeah.
You think that people would accuse me of the 200 plus employees or consultants around the world and all the people and the auditors and all the employees that somehow I'm a puppet master.
That's a scam.
Ooh, you really buy mine airs?
You know what?
Sorry. Sorry.
This is the thing that kind of cracks me up about that because I've known you for a long time.
You have.
And I know exactly.
Hey, when you knew
everything
me,
you
when
say
you
on
knew
the
me,
air-
when you
What's
knew me,
that?
when you knew me, I didn't have a belly. I could
Oh.
see below.
No.
It wasn't like a big belly out
and
there.
Me either, by the way. Okay.
Oh yeah,
So
you're in good
not
shape.
alone in that.
You're in good shape.
It's I've got to get back to it. But the thing that really kind of flabbergasts me at first and now makes me laugh is that people that are accusing you of all of this nonsense and all of this crap. I mean, they just like to troll and they kind of spew whatever comes to mind. Is that I've known you for years and years, and I know everything you see and say here is exactly what I see when I'm with you in person. It's absolute transparency, and they're getting the absolute 100% Todd Ault. And there's no hidden agenda. There's no bullshit going on. None of that is happening. And it's amazing to me when I see some of the comments and I hear some of the theories out there that, people should learn to not be so bored. They should go ahead and make your investments, but find another hobby because you're making up
Holy
stuff
cow.
that isn't even close.
That's
Tell me.
massive.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Is that real?
Yeah. Mills just talked about it.
How's that possible?
GOEV with a massive insider buy. Mills talked about it in the chat. Massive. GOEV, it's an EV. It's CANO.
What do they do?
Yeah, EV vehicles. One of them was like a
Well, I'm confused.
Hybrid
It
truck.
closed at 11.54. He bought it at an average price of wow.
dude, he went all in.
Talk about it.
Wow, GOEV, that's conviction.
Oh man, he's got some conviction.
Whew.
When did he report this?
I think today, right?
What's that stock at?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, he bought it off the bottom. Look
Good.
at this thing, man. Holy Toledo.
They got a couple awards at the EV show in California, I believe.
What's it do?
They have I saw one of their vehicles. It was like a hybrid type of package car. It was kind of ugly looking, actually. Let's take a look. GOEV. GOEV.
How do you buy 230 million worth? I guess you have to have a net worth.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary. Market cap is 2.7 billion,
And he buys
5 billion valuation.
He buys 10%,
Wow.
roughly.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. 10% of his
What's
company.
funny is that the more I watch things, the more I realize I don't know. I mean, there's so many things out there that I just, just don't. I never.
Good man, what a buy.
Is it wrong of me to say that? To be honest, and say I'd never heard of it.
No, but I got their car.
Oh,
right
why
here.
would that be wrong?
No, it's
I
fair.
feel like an idiot.
Here, let's take a look at it.
Well, it doesn't make you an idiot. It's not like you don't have a lot of other things on your plate, right? You can't be I know you want to be like sort of omnipresent, sort of,
Yeah.
omniscient,
Sure.
but you can be omnipresent without being omniscient. I mean, there's
Right.
you can't know everything at all times.
Justin asked a
Otherwise-
question. Can you explain the spin-off thing I read about? Little dumb on don't completely understand it.
It's okay.
Well, you're not dumb. So Justin, the plan is to take DPW, all global, change the name and the symbol, and make those operations own BitNile Inc. and Alliance Cloud Services and make it a pure play in mining, data center, and then DeFi initiatives. To take all the other private equity holding company stuff, the lender, the EBITDA cash flow vehicles, the EV company, all of our investment portfolio, the hotels, the real estate, and spin that out. And by doing that, if you own DPW sometime in 2024, sometime in 2022, we'll file a Form 10, we'll register those shares, and if you own DPW today, in the future, there'll be an X dividend date, and then we're going to give you a special dividend of those shares, and they'll be pro rata based on the ownership of DPW shares at that time. I hope that explains it. So effectively, the companies are splitting into two companies. We did it the fastest way possible to make the parent company the Bitcoin miner data center DeFi business. And we then take the other businesses, which we don't think people are thrilled about, which is the holding company. We'll spin that out to you also. And then you're free to sell both stocks or do whatever you want to do with it. But effectively, you'll wake up with two stocks sometime in 2022. One, BitNile Holdings. The other, Alt Alliance and its affiliates. That's what's going to happen.
Todd, I saw it like because I get these things, a hair's breadth before everybody else does.
Just a hair's breadth.
And I mean the public. I mean, only because I see it as it passes through, not before you do or anybody else. So I don't have any inside information. It's already public by the time I see it. But when I read that, I just read that as my shares in the company become more valuable, even with this split. I see it as an equity build on my side. Am I correct in that?
In theory, you can never know how the market's going to value something. Mm-hmm. But in theory, you should wake up with two companies. They'd be separately valued. So if it's a pure Bitcoin mining, DeFi, data center business, the market can say, okay, well, now we'll value this one the way other miners are valued, and we'll value this holding company a different way. And so in theory, the sum of the parts are worth more than the whole together, and therefore shareholders are rewarded with a pure play. That's what should happen.
That's what I saw. And so in the future, will I be able to buy separately into
Someday you'll be able to buy BitNile Holdings and Alt Alliance.
Yeah. Because I'm for as long as you guys and as much as you've been in it, I haven't been a crypto holder up until now. And now I'm starting to get into that. So as I look at places to purchase and it's straight purchase for me, then I would look to do that as well as other places. So
Willie, speaking of hodlers.
Hold on, don't say anything yet. I want to set it up.
Okay.
So we start to see this sort of global adoption, this adoption of Bitcoin City, what's happening in El Salvador, what's happening in the Ukraine. what's happening in the United States, and you're seeing sort of this unlock of people saying, hey, I want to be paid a different way, and I'm going to segue into Jason. Do we have a little thing about Jason update or something fun that we can play before Jason does this?
Oh, look at this.
Oh, nice.
How did
The
that happen?
rooster
Is that
crow.
you, Nick?
Yeah.
Let's do that again. Come on, one more time. Oh, that's Sports with Randy. Future of bit mining.
Okay,
All right, whatever.
that
You meant
works.
Bitcoin mining, but that's okay.
Well, here's the
Crypto
thing.
mining. Let's go.
Odell Beckham Jr.,
Let's go to his screen. Let's go to Jason's screen so we can see it.
NFL player,
Yeah, and oh, nice.
very good wide receiver.
NFL
He
Look
looks
at
like
that.
he's going to take his salary
in Bitcoin.
in Bitcoin. And it looks like he did a partnership deal with Square Cash App to receive his entire $4.25 million in salary. And with that, he's going to give away $1 million worth of Bitcoin to his fans on Twitter.
Nice.
That's pretty strong.
Wow.
What a nice guy.
That's pretty strong.
He's fun.
So-
I think, but don't you think Tom Brady kind of started that when he gave away a full Bitcoin to the guy that caught his football?
Oh, got the
Got the
600.
football.
Oh,
the
yeah,
600
the
pass.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 600 touchdown.
Anyway,
pass.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, but this is really taking your salary not in fiat. Another NFL player did this already, though, right? It was last year. or
he
the year
took
before
half,
that. He
or-
took half in
yeah.
Bitcoin or something.
I got a question here from BMR Traders. You see that one or no?
Yeah.
Hi, Mr.
Hi,
Ault.
Mr.
Could you
Ault. Could you
explain your
explain the-
interpretation of the day pro rata ratified share split? Often, if DPW nows were $2 the day, both companies were split. Okay. BMR Traders. So I know what you're asking, and I'm not allowed to do that because you're wanting to. That would put some valuation on it. If you look at the last quarter and you fully look at our book value, let me do that for a second.
While you're doing that, Devon, I like ADA Cardano, and I for fun, for pure meme, for pure potential to explode higher is Shiba. I like SHIB because
Do you really?
there's a chance that gets uplisted to Robinhood very soon, and the type of there are a lot of Robinhood traders that would probably take to Shiba a lot and probably send that up short term. With a chance to go parabolic.
This show is for entertainment purposes.
I'm not
We're not
recommending
recommending Shiba. Hypothetically, so let's say the book value was, for argument's sake, $277. They're not valuing DPW on future earnings or profitability, and they're definitely not valuing the subsidiary Alt Alliance on the free cash flow we generate by the lender and things like that.
Right.
So it'd be really important and impossible to guess. But if you look at the deck yesterday and you said, wow, let's say we did mine 250 to 300 million of Bitcoin, and it was at 90% margins, you could try to start articulating what that value would be to another Bitcoin miner.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't go with what the stock will be trading for at that time. I can't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
But in theory, both vehicles would have some sort of value, and the hope is it's more than what it is today, right?
Yep.
That's the hope, right?
That is.
That's the normal process. I've been through it. I used to own Philip Morris when they did a spinoff of Kraft and other things. I did it with AT&T and Trivestiture.
AT&T, yeah.
There's a lot of companies out there that have done this. I think Dow and Dow Chemical did it.
Yep.
It's a very popular process. We've spent a lot of time building value there. I think that the third quarter confused people because they saw the sell-off in Alzheimer and they go, wait, that equated to a loss, but it wasn't really a loss. It was marked to the market, but the prior quarter it was marked up because it was up. So it gets confusing.
Maybe we didn't express that enough
Yeah,
as far as
it is what it is.
the gap process.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not a simple, straightforward process
Yeah.
when you have to mark the positions to the
Right,
market.
yeah.
Hey, what else do you want to cover?
There was a few other things.
Can I tell you something that was
yeah.
making me sad?
What
I
do we
shouldn't have
got?
asked you that so quickly.
What?
I'm just bummed about how divided we are as a country. Yesterday, I saw that Rittenhouse guy,
Yes.
and I saw Whoopi Goldberg call him a murderer, even though he was acquitted.
Did she call him a white supremacist?
She called him a murderer.
Okay.
Right? I don't know if she called him a white supremacist, and I'm not going to get into those politics, but it is scary to me that so many people, I didn't know this over in Germany, but the media was reporting over in Germany that he killed 3 black people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
that's-
is so messed up.
Yeah, yeah.
That he
So
went to a Black
messed
Lives
up.
Matter movement and then killed black people.
Wow.
It's so
Yeah.
messed up. And I'm like, I hope that this is a turning point for people to slow down and understand that it really does appear. And you used to say this to me, and I had trouble believing you. Mm-hmm. But I have to admit now that it's scary how the media reports things.
Yeah.
You see Shamath talking about it? He's saying,
Yes.
hey, guys,
Yeah.
this is a problem, man.
Bill Ackman.
You saw John Malone saying,
John
hey,
Malone.
these are opinionated situations.
Yeah.
It's actually not the news anymore.
There's no straight news.
There's no straight news.
Walter Cronkite is gone.
Where's Tom Brokaw? Where's
Yeah,
Walter
it's-
Cronkite? Where's 60 Minutes, man?
Yeah, it's not. But you could see, like, go ahead, Willie.
No, I was going to say, I mean, I'm just starting to see all of the media as just sort of an organized troll. I mean, they're just, it's like they're not reporting anything without some sort of bias on one way or the other. They're just trolling people corporately.
They're damaging, though.
It's insanely damaging because, you know, I mean, I've lived in quite a few different countries, and especially when I was working on the ships, we had 47 nationalities and all working and living together 24/7, 7 days a week. And what I found is that for all of the rhetoric that's out, you know, politicized rhetoric that's out there, people in general seem to be pretty level-headed and get along.
It's true.
So, and I see it. I'm with you, Todd and Jason. I see this as it seems to be ramping up and actually picking up speed, and it's frightening.
One of the things I saw that was very troubling too is that I'm not a fan of Dave Portnoy. I'm not a plus or a minus. I'm not for him or against him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything to say about him. I don't know him. But it did appear that Business Insider wrote stuff about him while the same girl that they were using the story on was still trying to get together with him.
Yeah, he released the.
It's just really terrible behavior.
He had all the receipts.
And I'm disgusted by it.
One more thing
I
about
apologize.
this.
I have to take a trading call.
That's
One
fine.
second.
One more thing about
Hello?
this, Willie. So as you to piggyback on what you were talking about, you know, I played poker, you know, for a long time, pretty exclusive. And the poker room has a nice blend of humanity. You know, in South Florida, we had, just for example, my Cuban friends, Venezuelan friends, snowbirds from Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
Snowbirds from upstate, from New York and the East. You know, native Floridians. So people from all over, all paths of life. Poker rooms are great. Everybody got along great. You know, everybody was competitive. They wanted to take each other's money. There's no hard feelings. You know, occasional bad beat happens. A little bit of an emotion.
Yeah, really,
but,
like healthy competition.
yeah,
right?
it was. So that's just the way it is. I mean, and people, when the media gaslights people on both sides, you know, it doesn't help anyone. And one more example is, like, if Donald Trump Jr. had done what Hunter Biden did, as far as everything that's been alleged, it would be nonstop on the media every single day. I mean, it's just sometimes it just gets exhausting when you see these initial claims that come out, like the Covington kid. You know, how they claimed things about him, and now he, like, basically resolved and owns, like, tens of millions of dollars in defamation lawsuits. I think you'll see the same thing for Kyle Rittenhouse, all the stuff that they claimed about him and how they defamed him, allegedly. So yeah, it's not helping humanity. That's all.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's really seems to be picking up momentum, and you wonder, you know, what is it going to take before everybody's just sort of says, you know what, we're tired of buying into the propaganda that you're pushing on us from every end. You know, I mean, we're being controlled by an AI, you know, algorithm mentality that says if you click on one thing that's negative, they're going to feed you all the negative stuff. And I, you know, it used to make me laugh when we were back on one of the other companies that I was the senior VP for, where people would try to say that, you know, advertising isn't working, you know, and you're kind of going, if it doesn't working, we're spending hundreds of billions of dollars in influencing people. And we know that it does, right? I mean, we know that everything we see, take in, hear affects our habits and the way that we do things. And and I find it
John
really,
Malone
you
is
know.
trying to. Rumor has it John Malone is looking to take over CNN and
He'll make it a real news
and make it a
place.
news
Yeah.
I
organization.
just saw that. Yeah.
It
It would be interesting to see everybody get together, like, on both sides of that, and have just like one opportunity to sort of sit down and discuss the process. And what's even more, it's just Todd has interviewed, people from both sides.
Yeah.
And what's interesting to me is that they jump from news organization to news organization, and they can be completely on the opposite side of where they were 5 years ago. And so it's a game. It's almost just entertainment. Speaking of, something I'll throw a complete left hook. But Todd, that we just signed Charles Payne to be at the Risk On convention that's coming up.
Whoa.
Whoa, I didn't know we
Wait.
were announcing that.
Well, I didn't either until I just said it, but I thought I'd take a page out of
Wow.
the book.
Look at,
Because it's
dude,
official.
What, are you dropping a bomb right now without us even planning?
Wow. Charles
I've been
Payne.
around you a
All
lot,
right, guys.
and
So,
bomb
yeah,
dropping is
all right, Charles Payne.
Now that the bird is out, the little birdie's flown around here. Woo, it's all in the stage. We are having a conference in May. We had to put it off for various reasons, COVID and Vegas and all kinds of other stuff.
I like him.
We're having a Risk On conference. Charles Payne is the keynote speaker. There
like
are
him.
other people joining us. Could be
of many.
other people.
Well, you might as well keep going and tease some more.
No, I'm not going to tease any more than that.
Well,
But
okay.
I do want to let you know that deal is signed.
Yeah.
I can talk about it because
Signed
it's
till
signed.
deliver.
It's inked.
Charles Payne will be at the Risk On conference in Las Vegas. The location will be announced soon.
TBD.
It's good to be the
And
king.
there will
will be
actually
there.
there'll be a page where you can go and get information. It's all on its way. But I can tell you that deal is inked, signed,
And delivered.
paid for.
Right.
Yeah.
And that should be hopefully right around the time where lots of good stuff happening with BitNile and Alt Alliance, Alt and Company, all those things will be.
Alderman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a fun conference. Conference
There's
is in
gonna be-
May. Conference is in May.
Yep.
Looking forward
Conference
to
will
it.
be in May. More information coming.
Hey,
but
have
that
we,
is
any word on Candace? Oh,
Oops.
should I not said that?
Oh.
Okay. I didn't say it.
All right.
All right. Look at he's like Willie's like be quiet. Hey.
It's fun. It's fun to do that. So
Candace.
Hey, but I know who else will be there at the show. A bunch of our portfolio companies will be there.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun time. There's going to be a lot of people there. How many actual tickets are we going to allow there to be? Is it 500 or 300?
About Tree Fitty?
350?
well, it's been growing. I don't want to put a number on it just yet because we've actually increased the number of people that will be allowed to be there in person.
My
But
friends
we're
from the
working on-
Ukraine. My friends from the Ukraine. Annie, if you see this, Sergey, the other guy, if you can see this, will you be there? I hope so.
So Todd, if what you should be saying is for them, I think it's in the morning. So you'd be saying,
Look at Neil Alt says Candace Owens. Could it be? I
Hey,
don't know.
there's a lot of
I
Candace.
don't know. There's a lot of
I don't
Candaces
know.
out there. Let's not get carried away.
CP and CO? That'd be a banger.
Could you imagine that?
Woo.
Charles Payne is confirmed.
Yes.
There is no question. Charles Payne, who I've known actually for like 20-something years. Like I knew him back when I was a Dean Witter broker.
Yeah.
Like I literally known him when I was like, known him. Is that right? I knew him when I was like 21 years old. And he was working selling Jag notes or something. I don't know what he was
I
selling.
like Dave Rubin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kansas
Corey, I like Dave Rubin a
Swanpool.
lot. I like, what's the other guy? The Canadian.
David Ruin.
Steven Crowder.
Did you guys have plans
like
to
Steven
attract
Crowder.
larger and new shareholders?
I just saw that. I was just going to read that one. Of course we do.
Yeah.
Oh, of course we do. Well, when the company
the
split,
goal?
when the company split, we looked forward to having what?
You have a call
For what?
with Will.
Okay.
With who?
With Will. Bi-monthly update.
Will?
Will. And Joe.
Oh, my
He
God.
set it up, like he sent it out.
There's no way he's on that call.
We're looking forward
he
to that.
organized it, so I think
Oh,
probably
well,
he's on the
it is
call.
what it is.
That's all right. I want to cover a couple more things.
All
We
right,
can-
let's do that.
just wanted
Hey,
to
I
say-
wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about you. We have not really had sessions where you're covering topics. We've been
Yeah.
a little off with that, so let's take our time.
Well, I was just going to talk about what's going on in Northern California. And the Walgreens chain is pulling out of Northern California, 17 stores closing in the San Francisco
San
area
Francisco, yeah.
because of
Heard that.
rampant theft. So you are Californian for your whole life.
That's right.
You're familiar with I guess there's a law where you can shoplift or have misdemeanors below 950.
Right.
And you just are issued a citation. Well, it appears that a lot of these theft rings are going around and they're just pilfering from these stores. So CVS has had enough of it, and they cite that specific reason, and they're leaving San Francisco area. So that's more infrastructure that's going to be broken, supply chains lost, all because of the policies that are currently being conducted in the current regime, where they tried to recall that guy, and apparently he has enough popularity there that he fought that off. So
I went over to
So the
California.
police can't
I went
even
over
do
to Musso's and Frank's, saw a friend, had dinner, was on set with Willie for a little bit on one of his shows that he's cranking out. I was incredibly impressed. Dr. Karen was there. That was exciting. And I will tell you that I was not regretting for 1 second
leaving, huh?
that I moved out of California.
Isn't that something?
And it made me sad. I lived there my whole life. I lived there since I was 4 or 5 years old. It's still a beautiful state. I'm not going to say it's not, but the streets were packed, and there was homeless everywhere on the streets. Everywhere there were tents, and it was like, it's just a disaster. And talking to a friend of mine, someone I trust, who's been an investor of mine for many years, he told me, Todd, I took my wife to San Francisco. We're never going back.
Wow.
We're never going to go back. It
Yeah.
was the worst experience they've ever had.
I went a couple years ago.
You know,
It was bad.
Todd, my family is 6 generations in California.
Mm-hmm.
6 generations. And I can't ever picture myself living there again, as beautiful as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
It's
Skylar.
sad.
Oh, no.
Skylar, you were
You're
saying?
good. Oh, I used to go to San Francisco like almost every weekend when I was little, and then I went like 2 years ago, and it was disgusting.
Can
and
I
I was
just-
like, this is not the place that like I remember that it was.
Nick, can I show this? This was in 2018. There's a poop patrol in San Francisco. They recorded 28,084 reports of turds in San Francisco. They have an app where it shows you where the feces and needles
And that was just
are.
in the Capitol.
And that was-
they
yeah.
found those in the Capitol.
They literally have human defecation all over the city. There's the map. There's an app.
Oh,
It's unbelievable.
I thought you were talking about the politicians.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Well, does Nancy live up there?
Willie.
Where's Nancy?
How many turds are?
You know, if you follow
find in the
Nancy's
state
trades,
capitol.
you could follow Nancy's trades.
You'd be rich.
Your ROI would be infinite.
Right, for sure.
So,
Hey, we appreciate everyone joining us today. It is the day before Thanksgiving. It is the 153rd episode of Risk On. Really enjoying myself.
yeah.
Really enjoying watching the renovation, the transformation of DPW.
Yep.
Really thankful again about what you've done to help us in the mining side of it. Special shout out to everyone having a Thanksgiving dinner here in the United States. For our friends in the Ukraine, Annie, Sergey, I can't remember the other guy's name. I'm a little bummed. If you could text me his name. You guys have me on WhatsApp. Brett, Nick. I know some people are joining me for Thanksgiving. Looking forward to it. You're joining me. Crypto Joe's joining me. My wife is the bomb of a cook. It's so good. We're just going to be it's great, right? For sure. Well,
Hey.
guys, we'll see you. We're going to try to do a show tomorrow.
Yeah, we're trying to get in
We're going
here.
to try to do a show tomorrow.
Todd, I'm in the middle of a very important meeting that we're going to be able to talk about soon. So I won't be able to be on the show tomorrow. So
This guy says,
maybe I can join. Maybe I can jump in. 'Cause
Avery
it's-
K said, Todd's trades are almost as good as Nancy's. Thank you.
If I don't see you tomorrow, have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'm very thankful that you've allowed me to be a part of all of this. Both
You
Jason,
too, my
Skylar.
friend. You too, my friend. And I want to say the big game hunter is JP. He's in the comments. Will JP be there?
JP.
Will JP be there? Huh. We'll leave it on that note. JP.
I'm going to say the best is yet to come. I'm looking forward to 2022.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Appreciate
I'm with you, Jason.
Hey, for all those DPW shareholders that are kind enough to hold on, thank you so much for being supportive. I hope we don't steer you wrong. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving. It's going to be a good week.